He rented a car and headed south. The town's name, Larchwood, was scribbled in the return address. He'd never heard of it, but the internet said it was a sleepy place tucked between the Cascades and the forest. It sounded like Claire. As the city thinned into pine-draped highways, Robert felt something he hadn't felt in years: nervous anticipation. Not anger, not guilt, but the hope that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't too late. 3 hours. Later, he drove past a wooden sign that read, "Welcome to Larchwood Est, 1889. The town looked like it had stopped aging somewhere in the 1970s. Small shops lined the single main street: bookstores, bakeries. A barber with an old-fashioned spinning pole. He parked near a coffee shop called Fern's, its windows decorated with dried flowers and poetry quotes inside. The smell of cinnamon and fresh espresso wrapped around him. A few people sat scattered across the room. A young woman behind the counter greeted him with a smile. "Can I help you?" Robert hesitated, then reached into his jacket and pulled out the postcard. "I'm looking for someone who might live here," said, sliding the card across the counter. The woman read it, her eyes softening. "Claire?" she said, like the name was familiar. "Yeah, she comes in here sometimes. Quiet type. Writes in that corner booth with her tea and a notebook." Robert's breath caught. "Do you know where she lives?" She hesitated. "I'm not sure I should just give that out. I'm her father," he said quietly. The girl looked at him a moment longer, then nodded slowly. "She rents a cabin just outside town. I can draw you a map. It's not far." Robert's hands trembled slightly as he took the napkin she scribbled the directions on. Before leaving, he bought a chamomile tea, Claire's favorite tan, tucked it into the passenger seat. The road to her cabin wound through tall evergreens, the kind Claire had loved as a child. He remembered how she used to collect pine cones and line them up on the dashboard after their hikes.